Someone DC again. I guess welcome everyone back again. This is Team Auspicious versus CM. Auspicious took the first game, and this is the playoffs for the European entry level of Amateur to the 2 League. This is the second reconnect we had actually. The first time after the pick phase, one of the players from CM couldn't reconnect, so they had to restart the whole game with a stand-in, and then after that game was done, suddenly one of the guys connected, so they restarted it again, and here we are. Once again, quick run through. We have Fluffy. For some reason it does not change well on mine. Fluffy on the Medusa, and Crow on the Lion. We have Sniffy on the Timbersaw, who was Luna in the first game, and we have the stand-in. Okay, now it's going to Airplugs first. Airplugs on the Vengeful Spirit, and the stand-in Venom on the Shadow Fiend. I believe Venom's also a caster. He's a stand-in because one of the players had to leave. Anyway, Fluffy was a Draw Ranger in the first game. He is now on the Medusa, who looks like they are interested to try to scout this out. The first game, Luna did die to a 5-man smoke gang. It's an interesting way to start the game. Anyway, we have Clockwork, Nismore on the Clockwork, a stand-in, Dispo on the Earthshaker, and right here we have Hypno on the Death Prophet. Razor will be going onto the safe lane, and there's the Alcanar on the safe lane Razor. And here we have the Disruptor, which will be Tonk, another stand-in. So it looks like they don't want to challenge the rune simply because of the amount of stuns that the other team possess, I guess. Earthshaker is coming in. He is in a pretty dangerous position, but Vengeful Spirit wasn't in a position to throw a stun, so I guess that's why. But the DP does start with a 100 experience lead in favor of the. He actually missed the first creep. Wasn't even a deny, but he just missed it because it wasn't within experience range. He gets raised as his first level though, so that's interesting. No souls, just raises. Earthshaker looks like he wants to snipe the courier. Does it have the border on it? It does have the border on it, so here we have it, a potential snipe right here. Zipping Earthshaker will dive this tower, trying to get the courier right here. One more hit. This could be dangerous. First blood might go the way of SF right here. First blood will go the way of SF, and the border managed to be transferred here. So that is an extremely bad start for the Earthshaker. Very good reaction from Vano right here. I'm not sure what he's doing there, but that was a totally off position race. But anyway, that was a really good play there from Venom to be able to control the courier and manage to keep it alive, get his border, and get a first blood onto the Earthshaker. And Earthshaker was a little bit too greedy there, trying to overextend, and here on the top, an engagement onto the Clockwork, who trapped himself. Looks like they will be keeping an eye on the rune instead. You see that more? It's stick and a boots out, thanks to the first blood going his way, and the first blood did help him catch up with the early bounty run picked up by Death Prophet too. So that makes a big difference. Definitely the first blood going away. A lot of experience there actually. Just throw a lot of damage right there, and she does get the bottle up, and the bottle rune, no, it's not there anymore. Smoke gang being used right now. Smokes up from disruptor, level 2 disruption, so he does have a lot of ganking power right there. Misses it, and he is in a dangerous position. If the Earthshaker manages to get a good stun up, this could be pretty damaging. And Earthshaker is in position, stun, he managed to get away, and doesn't look like they will be in a position to do much. May not be able to bring the Earthshaker down. He does bring the Earthshaker down and manages to stay alive for now. He does go down to the Death Prophet. Once again, the Earthshaker goes down. Venom just making the best out of a very bad position right there. Timbersaw now in a bad position. He's being caught up. A lot of damage stolen, actually 100 over damage being stolen. He is in a safer position right now, but the Disruptor may be in position to drop a skill onto him. 1 damage. He looks like he's going for the Roshan deny instead. He knows he's not going to be able to get away, so he wants to get a Roshan deny, and he will get denied by the Roshan. Bottle being picked up. Vengeful Spirit coming in here, but nothing much you can do actually. So a border coming up for the Death Prophet. So a haste rune being picked up right there. Dangerous rune for the Death Prophet, so might be able to throw out some damage. So I have pretty even lane on both sides. Clockwork and Timbersaw. Actually, Timbersaw having a much better day. He is 1 level above even after being zoned out completely. D-Wards coming out from the Auspicious now, dewarding the ward over there. Looks like Auspicious Apex might be staying there for a little bit too long. He's trying to secure the rune, I assume. Why would you want it back again? That's just weird. You want it back without dropping a D-ward, but that's what the Earthshaker has done. He is not extremely under level, I guess, because Apox is also rotating a lot. Supports are actually under level for Auspicious, but SF is having a really good time right now. Oh, this is that Prophet is having a terrible day. The whole wave was denied right there. For Aquila. That's just a lot of push coming out. We may have a fight here for the rune. Looks like SF wants to burst her down, and he will burst her down. Double damage being popped up, but not enough to do anything. So he will get another kill off an over-aggressive Death Prophet who manages to waste her ultimate too while trying to get the kill on the Shadow Fiend. And now Shadow Fiend just clearing the way for a hard push onto the tower. But rotating in here, we have a smoke up ES and the Disruptor, which will be spotted out. He's not even trying to run. He knows he's not going to get away right here. Ultimate being skilled. Probably a very hopeful ultimate, trying to get as much damage done and hoping the ultimate would be able to bring down one of the heroes, but he doesn't get it. Nonetheless, a really good attempt there from Venom, who is having a really good game, honestly. He's turning some really unfavorable situations into a trade. For example, the smoke gang on mid actually, and of course the dive to try to get the kill on the courier. He managed to keep the courier alive. Sorry, I got a little bit of mouse problem. That's why it isn't moving right now. Tell you what, let me just keep my mouse pad on. Oh, I can't keep it on directed view. Does that help? That does not help the moving around. Yeah, this should be better. Let me try to figure it out. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think I got it. Yes, I got it. Sorry about that. Annoying. Hope nothing much happened there. I think 2 heroes died. Mechanism up on the Razor. Pretty quick, honestly. Venom's just pushing the whole lane out really quickly. Tension engagement here onto the clockwork. A wave will be called out. Manages to stun him out. I guess that's what he's waiting for. But Earthshaker is now in position. And a stun will come in on the clockwork. He may be able to get a kill right here, but he will not. Both of them will go down, but Lion and the Medusa is really low. Medusa is TPing out right now. Lion going on to the other way. Earthshaker trying to get a kill on the Lion, but he will not be able to get it. Does not have the mana to throw a second stun right there. We will manage to get a kill right there, and the DD rune will now be picked up, bottled up by the Shadow Fiend. Death Prophet will be left alone to farm for a little bit. Does have Timbersaw, not much mana. If he gets Glimpse back, he is in big trouble. But the Glimpse is only left. What is he doing? Oh, I'm not too sure what's he doing right there. But okay, aggro managed to be drawn away, so the tower will likely go down right here. Fortification being used because of the new rule that the fortification refreshes after the T1 goes down. Potential engagement here on the Airblast Vengeful Spirit, which is caught out of position right there. Stun will be used onto the Stun will connect now onto the Death Prophet, which is in a bad position, and maybe burst down here by the Timbersaw. Fails to connect though, so it looks like she will be able to get away. Mechanism also being popped right now, and slowly being bottled up. And in the what on earth is happening here? Shadow Fiend kills the Clockwork, dives all the way down to kills the Clockwork right there. So they will get away from there, and that seems like a pretty even trade. No, it's not an even trade. Just get a kill onto the Clockwork, so that's something. Clockwork is already really far behind, I think. Yeah, no, just one level behind, so it's not too much. Items about the same too, so Vengeful Spirit getting a little bit of space to farm Falstaff once again. He's trying to get his Falstaff back up. And looks like Cockwork's interested to try to get some things here. Nope, not really. Shadow Fiend going into the jungle to kill some Hellbear Smashers. They look disgusting, honestly. To just basically get some recharge on his souls, I guess. He does have a Blink Dagger right now. He's recharging up pretty quickly, so engagement here. Lion is not in a very safe position, but Medusa is trying to farm. Oh, he does have a stack right here, so that's what he's trying to do. Wants to clear the stack, and looks like Shadow Fiend will take the stack instead this time, but Clockwork's being trapped out right there. A lot of stun. Might want to burst him down before he could do too much, and he will go down. Static Storm being thrown out. Glimpse used on the Vengeful Spirit to no effect, only to bring him back. So his support goes down for a change of a core, and looks like a lot of bursts coming out, but Shadow Fiend is in a bad position right now, being blocked up by the Vengeful Spirit himself, and Death Prophet will get a double kill right there. Timbersaw is also now caught out of position and just managed to run away. Not enough mana right there, so waiting for a lot of regeneration, and he will go down. 3 kills going the way of the Death Prophet right there. Looks like they might even get the tower out of this. Yeah, they will definitely get this T1. That Prophet does have a drum sound, and I assume she's going for a Bloodstone straight away, or a Dagon. The Dagon does work pretty well on the SF until she gets a BKB, of course. Medusa isn't farming that well. It does have a casual Perseverance. So working towards a Lincoln Sphere and a casual Yasha too. Yes, a casual Yasha is pretty normal. A casual a casual Perseverance not so common. You know, basically I was spread out trying to get as much farm as possible. We do spot the courier though. Timbersaw might want to try to die for the courier. No, not gonna die for the courier. He does try to go deep to try to get a kill onto the Death Prophet, who is on a killing spree, I believe. Well, at least she got a triple kill, so it's definitely a killing spree or more. Death Prophet ultimate up in 20 seconds. Ill Scepter out and ready on the Death Prophet. Looks like they want to take the mid T1 now. They already got 2 T1, so they're trying to take the middle T1 right now. So 4 heroes coming up. No ultimate will be popped. Looks like ultimate will be reserved for the situations where they gank on them anyway, and looks like now they will be able to take the T1 and maybe even TP to the top T1 and get us. Looks like they're going for the T2 instead. Looks like the Dire aren't interested to defend this either, and an ultimate from the Death Prophet will be used right now. Still no glyph. Still not glyphing. Earthshaker coming in to stun out this and slow them down, and it looks like they will get a T2. And the other side is forced to TP back instead, so T1 for a T1 and a T2, not exactly the best situation, especially since the offlane T1 is not exactly very useful. And looks like the Medusa will go down, and Medusa does go down. So another kill going the way of the Death Prophet right there. But I was saying, like, the middle towers are definitely one of the most important towers in the game, regardless of which side you're on. So trading the T1 and the T2 for an top lane T1 on the Radiant side isn't exactly useful. This tower doesn't really protect much. This tower protects the entry to the jungler, so it protects quite a lot. And looks like Timbersaw might go down. Yes, he will go down to the Death Prophet, who is really big right now. She's getting bigger and bigger. And the bottom tower will be denied. But looks like Venom will be able to chip a lot of damage up onto the middle tower. He is TPing away right now. Invisibility rune being popped too. Alright, let's tell her that she is somewhere near, but it doesn't really matter. Invisibility rune will prevent him from being scouted out. No one exactly have any vision sighting thing. Earthshaker does have his Blink Dagger already. Venture Spirit very close to a 4-star right now. BKB is available on the Shadow Fiends already. And Timbersaw working towards a Bloodstone. Medusa still stuck with casual items. Not sure why isn't he picking up his BKB just yet. He does finally pick up his BKB. He did not go for the Mecha Eels build, which would probably vaporize the Death Prophet at maximum souls. I think it will vaporize almost everybody at maximum souls. What did he sell? He sold something. Wasn't paying attention, but he does have 1,700 gold. Vengeful Spirit is ready without her Falstaff, 300 gold away from her Falstaff. And Timbersaw, a lot goes away from anything. Lion 2. They do not have a glyph. I'm not sure what do they pop the glyph for. Timbersaw will use his ultimate to try to bring down this wave so that they can everyone's standing in a really safe position, and Ill Scepter will be used up. They will want to burst this Death Prophet down as quickly as possible. No stuns. Ultimate does connect. Managed to bottle herself up, and she stays alive right there. Vengeful Spirit will go down, but the ultimate will be used onto the Clockwork, who will go down extremely quickly. The SF managed to get another kill right there. Shadowfiend will get a will not get a kill, but okay, he will get a triple kill onto the Disruptor actually, and DP however manages to stay alive, bottle herself up and manages to stay alive. Her ultimate is down right now, so she will be able to push this lane, I assume. Not too much, so there she is forced back by the Medusa. That was a surprisingly good fight for Auspicious. It looked really bad when Death Prophet manages to run away, but they got 4 and only lost 2, I believe, 3. I'm not even sure, but I know they lost something. I think Shadowfiend, Timbersaw and Vengeful Spirit got down. I don't think Lion died, I'm not too sure. And that was 4 against 5 too, so it's a pretty good fight, well, I would say. I think it's an issue that he stacked the Ancients, but the Ancient stack is right under the site of the award, so if the stack gets too big, DP might be interested to use her ultimate to just get he does not have full souls right now, so Venom isn't interested to fight He needs as much soul as possible, as now the Radiant tries to clear as much as a dire jungler as possible. A lot of pinging happening. Oh, the ultimate will be popped from the Medusa. Not exactly in the best position to do anything with that ultimate, so they now know that Medusa's ultimate is down, and Medusa is 200 mana down. Ultimate will be picked up. This could be for the Manta, it could be for the Lincoln Sphere, so I'm not exactly sure. But nonetheless, she is very, very close to either one of them. Much closer to the Manta style, definitely. Manta style recipe is 800, I think. There's no level 2 swap just yet, so do manage to catch the Medusa though, and she does not have her shield up. This could be troublesome, and it will go down. Godlike double kill right there for the Death Prophet, who will get 2 kills and no connection, will get a 3rd kill and will go beyond Godlike right there. So being used onto the Shadow Fiend, not exactly a very good position. A lot of chain stun coming up, and the Death Prophet manages to get an ultra kill right there. Looks like we'll go for a rampage. Does not get the rampage as Razor gets the kill. A buyback there from, I think from somebody. I think Timbersaw buyback definitely. And the rampage will go the way of the Death Prophet, who will get a rampage there. And her ultimate is down, so I don't think they can sustain this push. Okay, all 4 heroes are down, so it looks like they will be able to sustain that push. And the Death Prophet look interested to get an extra kill right there. Timbersaw will get away though, and Shadow Fiend manages to get the Godlike streak for 800 gold right there. Not interested to chase the Earthshaker, and not the right thing to TP against. Will give 2 kills away. But they will manage to get the top tower though, so DP is down. He went for a heart instead of the Bloodstone, so survivability instead of fast respawn, I guess. Razor is in a dangerous position right now. Running down here isn't exactly a smart idea, but never mind, he dies anyway. And he will go down. Shadow Fiend gets 3 kills involvement after the buyback or respawn. That was just a 1-for-1. It's just a 500 gold trade, so nothing much to defer about that. Shadow Fiend was on the haste, explains why he's so fast. He does pick up an Eager Song though. It's not an Eager Horn anymore, it's an Eager Song. So there you have that. Let me switch to net worth, which is probably a better... Oh, okay. Even without the death, the Shadow Fiend is actually still really, really high on the net worth chart. Oh, the illusion might get the kill onto the courier here, but nope, they don't see each other. That was close. That was really, really close. That's usually what I like to do with illusions. Actually, I put one at the courier shop. I think it was a double stack, but and Medusa looks like she has money for another... That's weird. She's saving up a lot of money right here. Blink in, and a lot of lag coming out right there. It does get caught, and a lot of burst coming out. Both of the heroes will go down. 3 heroes will go down right there. Excellent play from Venom right there. Re-engagement here, diving in onto the Disruptor trying to get a kill onto the support right now, but the Earthshake, I think he's being glimpsed back, so they will get away. Gets a kill on the Timbersaw though, with a lot of damage stolen there. Very nice play there from Venom, bringing in and getting a very good ultimate out, catching 3. I think Earthshaker actually blinks into the ultimate and died. I think that's what happened, because Earthshaker didn't look like he was right there, so it felt like he'd blink in trying to land an Echo Slam and just add the whole Requiems of Soul. So he might have blinked to his own death right there, so... This is an extremely balanced game actually. CM always look like they are winning, but they don't seem to actually have a really large lead, because I think they climb up too much. They're always pushing it together, they're always sticking together even when they're farming, so they don't get a lot of experience, and only the main farmer gets a lot of gold. The support and all doesn't really get anything. As you can see here, DP is getting almost everything in the creep wave. Looks like they might be interested to defend this actually. Whoa, he does bring in and get a deny with the double damage. Very nice play there from Venom. Might go in for the Roshan right here. Will they pop up the ultimate? The Dire, both teams have the runes, so in a position to be dangerous right here, but looks like Airplus will be forced to sacrifice himself. Clockwork does use his ultimate to engage in and get a kill right there. He does not have his Aghanim Scepter, so his ultimate being popped up. Vengeful Spirit just goes down, and a BKB being popped up by both the teams actually, so Timbersaw will go down right there, and this looks like a bad fight to take right now. They will be able to take a T2, or they might want to retreat in for the Roshan. Looks like they will be interested to take a T3 instead. So right there, BKB being popped by the SF to get off a Requiem of Soul, but defended with another BKB from the Razor. So it's magical, it does not pierce anything. It does pierce. Oh, I think the slow and the damage reduction pierces, so by being lifted right there and stun up. Ultimate from the Medusa being thrown out to force back the push, buy as much time for the Razor is being brought really low here, and he does not have his Aghanim Scepter, so I guess he could back off. He isn't exact. Oh, he does have a mechanism. So the regeneration rune right there, what a lucky rune. So they may want to go for the Roshan right now. I'm not too sure. Looks like they're giving up on the push. And there you have it, they will go for the Roshan. No ultimates being popped or used right now, so they will get a free Roshan out of this. Is the ward still up there? Yes, the ward is still up there, but the Dire doesn't look like they're interested to challenge this. It looks like there might be a rocket is being used to okay, just to scout them out, and they know the Dire isn't coming. It will get the Roshan, and it will go the way of the Razor. Timbersaur now the target of a smoke gang. And will be Gleams right back, and the Static Storm will be used to get a kill on him. He is really having a very bad day right now. Can't even get his Bloodstone anywhere near his Bloodstone. Medusa does have an ultimate ready, so but the tower will go down, so that's a little bit too late to save anything right now. No Gleams available. A swap may be what is needed right now. The ultimate is being used, and the stun will go up, and Dirk manages to stop the ultimate. I don't think the ultimate was in a very good position. Will go up and burst the clockwork down, and ultimate will be used to bring down the ultimate will be used to bring down the clockwork, and glimpse the Vengeful to safety. 4 heroes is out right now. It was a 2 for 3 a buyback right there. Actually a 4. One hero did. Oh, okay, he died, but the Aegis was used, so he was brought back alive. It was 4 for 1, so it is a positive swing actually for the Auspicious, ironically. Once again, it's a fairly even match, though CM is starting to pull away on goal lead. Razor and the Death Prophet are both pretty big. Medusa though, struggling. She actually went for a casual Perseverance and a casual Yasha into a Eye of Scuddy, which was what I thought she might do after I saw she got the first ultimate up, and she saved like she had like 21,000 gold, 2100 gold, and she wasn't buying anything. She wasn't completing her Yasha or going for the Perseverance, so it felt like she might be going for a straight Scuddy there. So she does go for the straight Scuddy, and she is in a position to get a... Okay, she is not in a position to get... She is probably really near to a Yasha now. I think 2900 will give her a Yasha. Yeah, this is a traditional hard carries SF, so it doesn't have a mechanism, doesn't have the Eel Scepter. I guess there's just too many things to cancel his Eel Scepter ultimate, so he's not going for that build. It does make sense. The Static Storm does cancel it, the silence, the stun from the ES when we're very far away, the clockwork blinking in, not blinking in, hooking in, so that's just way too many ways to just cancel it. And a ward and D-ward will be used right there, but was scouted out by this. So do they have a D-ward? They do not. No one has a D-ward actually. Yeah, no one has a D-ward. Scepter is up and ready, so that is a pretty big item. Not sure how much they want to force the issue on this one. Shiva's Guard also being picked up by the Death Prophet, so no Bloodstone. Lion probably working towards the force stuff, I believe. Otherwise you won't pick up the stuff of Visitory first. Looks like Clockwork may look like to throw a hook up right now, but the Glyph is available. Glyph will be popped right now. SF isn't exactly in the position to do anything, and Ultimate is being used right now. DP does take a lot of damage. And just throwing out a lot of attack speed, but SF will be swapped up to safety, but I'm not sure whether he is safe enough to stay alive right there. The second thing will go up and Clockwork may be brought down by the T4. Medusa's ultimate goes off and manages to bring down the Earthshaker, but the DP is still alive. Timbersaw is still alive too. SF buys back. He's trying to collect as much soul as possible right now so that he can start defending this base. He does get immediately gets up to 34 souls. So, and he will be maxed out right now, so pretty quickly. Just managed to clear a lot and deny a lot, but not a good fight. So I think they're bringing up the experience, still not much, but goal is exceeding the 10,000 goal lead right now. As you can see, Death Prophet and the Razor have both overtaken the Shadow Fiend, very likely because of the buyback. And he is in trouble right now. He is blinking back, trying to get as far as possible. Gleams needs to come into range. Gleams is in range though. A swap does come up. No stun coming up. They are walking out of there. Shiva's got being thrown out right there. He does get a kill onto the Disruptor, but he is backing off right now. Medusa is in the position, slowed down by, I'm not too sure what. Okay, slowed down probably by throwing the snake onto the Razor. Timbersaw does jump in and engage onto them, but they will back off. The Range Rex is the only one left standing. They managed to bring down the Melee Rex. Previously, the Range Rex will... does the Range Rex heal? The Range Rex does not heal. Only the Melee Rex heal. Right. Yeah, Melee Rex is... yeah, Melee Rex does heal. I think 5 per minute. It's not exactly fast, but it's better than nothing. Subcarise picked up by the Razor right now. That's going to be a big teamfight changer. The Subcarise and the Shiva's Guard. That's going to be really, really big. Medusa does have a lot of gold right now. Is she going for a Divine? She might be going for a Divine, I'm not sure. Divine just does sound like a good item to just swing things around, but... ultimate is being popped right there. Gleams being used. Medusa pops up his ultimate, manages to turn the most important thing into stone. Death Prophet stays alive right now, but the link being used onto the Medusa, trying to get as much damage out of her as possible. She's in a pretty good position. SF dies and goes down. Medusa goes down to GG is caught by Vano. And it is now 1 apiece. We will be going to game 3. This looks like Ultra Q goes the way of the Razor, and we will be going to game 3 right now. And we'll be back in just a few seconds.